What's up? How's it going? Welcome to part two of the Friday the 13th in October that I decided to do. Decided hell with it, yeah. Remember whose idea it was, but they said, hey, I think it might have been maybe Ronan that said, hey man, are you gonna do part three? And I thought, hell yeah, I'm gonna do part three. So, right there, give me that thumbs up, please give me that like. We're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna kick some ass, man, because this one's really looking good too. We had a good time last night, Friday 13th Part 2. So let's have a good time with Friday 13th Part 3. That link that I put up there with the IMDb, that's the official trailer. But I'm going to go ahead and play this one just so we can listen to it. So we can get jacked up and ready. So we don't get sighted on it or struck on it. But, fuck it. No. Here we go. Now, there's a couple of different ones. There was a 3D one, and then there was this one. This is the very first one. This is the very first trailer. Weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins. What's going on, Russell? What's going on, Jay? Definitely is. Hey, Joseph. Jason's Woods. You best believe that shit. Hey, have Friday the 13th, man. Have Friday the 13th in October. That's even better, bro. Now, I'll tell you about the other trailer that I remember. That's this, though. And now, how you doing? How you doing, Joseph? What three? That's right. Oh, now there was another one. When they called Friday the 13th Part 3. And Russell remembers this. I'll tell you in just a minute. Show number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Join Jason in the woods if you dare. That's the very first one. All right, now there was another one. And it was one. It was the 3D one, and it said it's Friday 13th Part 3 in Super 3D, and it was badass. I remember that. I went to the theater and seen this one. As I've said to me, told you guys a million times probably. I seen the first 8 Friday 13th in the theater, like pretty much the opening weekends. And my mom took me on a Saturday, in 1982, and I think it was just prior to me turning 9 years old. And I remember it was in 3D, and they called it Super 3D, and it was so badass. The 3D in this looked so good in the theater. It was so cool, man. Excellent, Joseph. But that makes you happy. That is cool, man. Horror movie? No, I have not seen that Inox yet, man. Nope, I haven't. But I'm looking to. I'm gonna check out the. I still need to see that. I need to see Bo is Afraid. I think is what it's called. A24 film. Because I like A24. But yeah, welcome. Get to give me those likes there. Let's see who all we got here. We had Jay earlier, we got Joseph, we got Russell. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Yeah, man, that's cool because yeah, I know how much you love Danielle. So congratulations, brother. Oh, I know you do, man. I know you do. If anybody loves Danielle Harris, it's definitely you, man. She's real good. She's real good. She's always been a really good actor. But and so just link up here one more time for everybody who doesn't have the doesn't have it on physical or don't can't get it free. All you gotta do for this is have internet. Go right to it and hit it. So hey, what's going on, Russell, man? How you doing today on this Friday 13th in October? That's what I'm calling it. That's not I should refer to it about as that I should have called it Welcome to Friday the 13th in October. So today that's how I'm referring to it. So got some notes here, got a lot of different stuff here, a lot of different facts I want to talk about, stuff like that. Might not see Danielle. I think that I talked to Danielle on a stream one time, a long time ago. some people that we know had her on that show, and I talked to her on the stream, and she was really cool, dude. That's something we could look to and maybe try to hook up, man, for you. Give you a chance to talk to her. You'd enjoy that shit, wouldn't you? Hell yeah. I would too, man. To tell you the truth. There's a few people that I've been wanting to get and talk to, so maybe we'll work on that, man. Sure. You can give it a try. Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Send her letters. Well, just if you do decide to send her a fan letter, just keep it. You know what I mean? Just keep it formal. You know what I mean? Try to keep it somewhat formal. You know what I mean? But don't tell her you love her every 2 or 3 sentences. You know what I mean? Don't want her to get the wrong idea and get freaked out or anything. I mean, it's cool to tell you love her, but just you know, what I mean, just be careful with it. Um, Other than that, man, let's see, I can't go. You can't because it's not taking you. Why? What happened? Why did it fall through? Is he just not? I mean, what? Is he just not going, or he just not taking you? What? Seems kind of. I don't know. Especially as we all, knowing how much we all know you want to go. Yeah. Um, Anybody needs any time before we get this going? He got a new job and he got kids and a wife. He's busy. Oh, so he just can't go. It's a bummer, man. Um, can you still get tickets, or I mean, can you just take yourself maybe? Um, I mean, is that a possibility? You just take yourself, man. I've seen Red Bull Massacre too. I've seen her in The Last Boy Scout, um, Halloween 4 or 5, Roseanne. Seen her in See No Evil 2. I've seen her in Hatchet 2 and 3. Um, uh, let's see. This is not here. I've seen her here. Hold on, let me grab this one. I've seen her in. Let me find this movie. Let's see what it is. Oh, here it is. I've never seen this one, Joseph. Blood Knight, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. That's a good one to have her in it. And she's a star of this too, man. It's a good one. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. I've seen her in Laid to Rest too. So, one. Oh, okay. Hey, you're cool, Jay. Thanks for coming. Parents don't want you to drive. How old are you, Joseph? Just out of curiosity. Check it out for sure, man. Um, I might do a watch on it here sometime in the future. I'm excited about this one, man. This is probably my second favorite. Second one being my first favorite. This is probably my second favorite, and then you get the first and fourth one probably in a tie. 5 last month. Do you ever drive, or you just one of those people that don't drive? My fiance is a person. She just doesn't drive. She just doesn't want to drive. Some people are just like that. My oldest son, Drake, man, Brandon, he doesn't like to drive. Just some people are just like that. But the link's there. So if you guys don't own it, get on that motherfucker. You gonna watch this one along with this Russell? You gonna check out another show and just bullshit? Or it's the first one with the hockey mask, you guys. Here, first let me show off a couple things here. This is the Mezco version of the Friday the 13th Part 3. Here's the stand, and then here's the Jason that goes with it. And if you know anything about the Mezco figures, you know they've got lots of stuff with it. So you got him right there, and there he is without the mask. Mezco. They make the Mezco's they're a little smaller than the NECA is here. I'll show you what I mean about the NECA. And then here's the NECA with the spear gun. And of course, you know, without the mask. So, this is part 3 because it doesn't even have the chop where she chops him in the head yet. So this is definite. And then right here is the pier. This is part of the little diorama thing that you can get. He stands right here on the pier. See? And he just shoots. That's what's cool as hell, isn't it? And let me show you the physical editions that I'm going to be checking out. Here is 5.3. This is straight from Paramount. This is the original VHS. Here is the deluxe edition with lenticular. It comes with 3D glasses and all that with an lenticular cover on DVD. The 11mm old deluxe. Here is the Screen Factory reversed artwork there for 3. And here is the steelbook. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but so yeah. Alrighty. Snack. Get back. Alrighty, man. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. That's it. That's cool. All right. Yeah. I don't really got into college sports. You know, I get into, you know, some pros like that. I used to be a big basketball fan. I used to be a big football fan. But, you know, I just can't stand to watch them when they're sucking and losing all the time. My favorite basketball team was always the Chicago Bulls. I started liking them a year or two, you know, in the early 80s before they got Jordan. They got Jordan like 85. So, and then I liked the Raiders, and the Raiders broke my heart with one Super Bowl they went to, you know. So it's like, I don't really have anybody, and they're still not doing good, you know. So it's like I don't got anybody that I can fucking root for. Hey, June, like, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Give me that thumbs up, if you would, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, we kicked ass last night, man. I only got 7 likes on the whole thing. That's kind of disappointing, man. So hopefully we can beat that today. You know, at one point we had what 13, 14, 15 people in chat. You know, still only got 7 likes, man. Kind of messed up. Messed up. And, you know, when I ended it, shit, I had like 70 views and only 7 likes. I was like, damn, dude. I know I did a better job than that. But hey, if you guys are ready, I already played the trailer for you. The link for the I'm not sure which trailer it is, but I put the link for you in there. You just play on this and I'll pause it. It off the ghost. That's cool, yeah, man. I wasn't expecting her to have blonde hair like that. It's kind of cool. That must have come from the mom's side, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's pretty cool, man. Doing a good job with that talk show. Doing a real good job. Come on, man. Oh, there's Paramount again. All right, got paused right on the Paramount. You see, my timestamp is 9 seconds in, but it's still right on the Paramount Golf and Western Company. So, Canadian Doctor, really interesting. Oh yeah, I always loved pro basketball. I like to play it too, but you know. So if anybody needs any more time, let me know. Um, for this Friday the 13th in October presentation of Friday the 13th Part 3. Um, but together here, I've showed you the physical editions. There's a couple figures. I got more, but you know, definitely have to go see his eyes. Yes, yes. Yes, the nose too, huh? The eyes, man. There ain't no eyes like the ghosty eye. You know, his son had it too. Is his son still alive? Is the ghosty's boy still alive? Like her, I'm guessing that's her dad. She's like the granddaughter, right? All right, I'm gonna get this started in five. If anybody's not ready, let me know. I'll put the link back up or whatever. Let me know before I get to one. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's go. I love how it starts. I was talking last night about how they start at the end of the film, and it continues on, so it feels like one continuous film. God damn, you could do that two, three, and four. You could do that straight out easily, but they pick you up right there where it's getting good. So here she is. This is great. Now, last seen this at the theater, they had a little thing that popped up there. It said the first blah 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 6 7 minutes of this movie is not in 3D, but it requires glasses anyway because when you put it in 3D, the picture's a little off. If you take glasses off, it looks weird. Anybody who's ever seen 3D, you've noticed that. But I'm sure you guys already know that. But yeah, that's what it said up on the screen. It warned us. First part, which was the end of part two, was not in 3D. But after you see him move with the machete, and it kicks in with the music, and the and the fucking music kicks in and shit, and the credits start going, that's when the 3D starts. John Carson, no, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, you invited me that. I think I seen it where you invited me to be be a guest on it one time, man. Yeah, if you want me to, just let me know. Be more than happy to, brother. Yeah. Oh, but she's getting it together here. Now, like I was saying last night at this end part, she doesn't know his mom, so she doesn't know exactly how you know she would act, which kind of throws her off a little bit. She tries to get a little rough around, when he's not listening, you know, like right here. But it shows him how he sees his mom, and see, she doesn't have that crazy look on her face. She looks more paranoid than anything. But his mom, she'd be like, "Jason, mother is talking to you," and then she's like, you know, that's what I'm saying. With if she had known his mom or had talked to her at all, like Alice did, she would have known. You know what I mean? Is talking to you, Jason. Mother is talking to you, and she, and she goes on with this crazy ass Korean. That's kneel down. And that's what he's wondering. He's like, man, she never warned me with a kneel down or some shit like that. So what's up with that? I have to put the fucking man down. My hair drive me crazy. Guys. Dude, Bella's grin. That's great, man, because I'm a huge Bela Lugosi fan. I got a great figure of him. Got all the Dracula the Dracula movies. I got several editions of the first one, of course. So I got a nice big Dracula poster. She moved, and then he seen the mom's head, and that clicked it to him. Yeah, that's just what I thought. Because the whole time he was doubting it. The early Jasons might not be the smartest guy, but he also, he's also very aware that she's been dead for a very long time. So the fact that she just all of a sudden show up made him go, I don't know. Yeah, this one, they spent 4 million making this just simply because the 3D, and they had to move the production from the Connecticut, New Jersey area over to California so it'd be closer to the 3D people. That was the whole reason why that was done. Of course, they built the cabin, they built the barn, all that stuff, especially for the production. Hey, May, how you doing? Um, and then, in 2006, some fans came in there, stayed in it, thought that the fireplace was a real fireplace, and built a fire in it and burned the fucking place down. Which is like, God, man. But yes, 4 million making it and end up making 37 million. So I call that a different struggle. Um, this one is once again directed by Steve Meyer, which I think is the best director of all the Fred Speed movies. I think these two that he does, 2 and 3, are the two best. I think he does the best. You know, he really captures Jason. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, we should. Yeah, definitely don't lead them because they get watch-alongs get good rewatches, man. You know, I'm proof of that. They can get some really good. I've got some really good rewatches. Eli tells you that watch-alongs, watch parties, however you want to look at it or call it or whatever. Don't get good rewatches is crazy because they do. You're all right, dude. You're all right. That's fine. But, all righty, man. But then you got this fucking funky music in my ear. I thought it was so ballsy of them to do that. I remember being 9 years old, sitting there listening, and all these names are shooting out and everything, and you know what I mean. And it's like you got this crazy music you never heard in a movie like this before, right? Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, Megan, I still have not seen Megan yet. I'm not sure if it's my thing or not. One of these days I'll give it a try. Um, but this has got a kick-ass cast too, man. And in my opinion, the best Jason, Richard Brooker, was just absolutely great. Uh, I'm not wild about Dana Kimmel, the final girl in this. Um, and yeah, thing that I always wondered. I don't know if you guys are on my channel before when I talked about it, but in this one, it's got that part where it insinuates that he does some kind of a sexual assault to her. The part I'm talking about. The insinuates Jason does that, but then they went back on it and they decided not to do that. Well, I found out a little bit about that. I did some digging. Um, they did that insinuation was intentional because Miner had planned on this being the last one. He thought that if they wrote it and made him kind of, like he did some kind of a sexual assault, that would make people, you know, more excited about seeing his demise. So that was done purposely. So yeah, that insinuation of the sexual assault is for real, but they changed their mind about it. Part two, part four. So yes, that was intended, and yes, that did happen. The makers said so themselves. Rigger, I'll let you know. Those of you who've watched me have listened to me talk about this film before, which I've done. I have done it and delved into it a couple times before. Yes. Now this opening part here. Now it said, I've seen something that said that when it first shows him there around the clothesline with the clothes, that he's still wearing the first parts here. He's still wearing the stuff from part two, and they still got him with um with the makeup from like part two. What bothers me about 3D films is you can see the parts where they purposely do stuff so it'll be 3D, like sticking a pole right in the screen, you know what I mean? Things like that, or turn the antenna where it's sticking, you know what I mean? You can tell that stuff is made especially for it. It don't really bother me, but it's just, okay. And this newscaster here, this is actually Steve Miner playing. So, yeah, I like made this thing on Instagram. If you guys have Instagram earlier, we said this little Chucky. And it reminded me so much of how I talk and feel sometimes. You know what I mean? He was just bitching. He was just like, It just, I was like, hey, I feel like that sometimes. Ooh, I love some ice cream. Though. Send me some of that ice cream. Yeah, so when you very first see him that he is, he still got that makeup. I don't notice that, but hell yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely enjoy, man. I haven't put my hair back or anything yet. I'm just kind of just letting it flow. Letting it flow today, just letting it go. Let my hair down. It's starting to get long as fuck, man. It's starting to get long. Like I said before, I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna let it go, man. Take it easy, May. Nice to see you. You don't gotta run off on me. Appreciate you coming by. Give me that like. See, really? You know, see, eat it Friday, dude. You got to see Friday 13th show. Wow, that's crazy. Much love to you, May. Have a nice day. Don't forget to check out the rewatch. We'll be talking about you. No, 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 definitely, definitely, and start right from the very beginning. With do you know anything about the story or anything? If not, then I won't get into the original story of it. But you can listen to my commentary on this, and it won't run the rest of it. So you're good. So that's up to you. But it won't run it. I guarantee you. Let me see what we got here. I guess the Royal Independent Movie Theater in Toronto, Canada. Um, it closed in 2006, but I guess it was one of the last ones that had one of the original 3D prints of this film, one of the very first ones. Um, of course, Amy Steele from Part Two declined. The original story for this was going to be where she was trying to go and they put her in a psychiatric unit because she was, having a lot of trouble from what went on in Part Two, you know, and Paul was dead and all this kind of stuff. Um, but she declined. Her her agent told her, "No, you can do better than that. Blah blah. Blah, just shoot higher." And blah. Well, she never did get any higher, and she wishes she'd never listened to him. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the Friday 13th mask, the hockey mask that Jason wears, Joseph. Well, this is just part three. This is the one where he gets that mask. Yep, she did. She did even better in five, I think, because she couldn't talk. You know what I mean? And when you can't talk, you got to express yourself through facial features and just actions, and that's a lot harder than expressing yourself through words. Especially when you're acting like that. So much harder that way. Let's see, timestamp here, 13 and a half minutes. Of course, I'm sure you know, so I'm not wearing my glasses. I need to change my glasses. Those glasses actually that I wore for a bit actually are they were giving me really bad migraine, and it's because they aren't my prescription. They were somebody else's glasses. I just kind of was given to me, and for a long time they worked. But I think somebody using somebody else's prescription like that has messed up my eyes worse. So now they just give me headaches so much all the time. So I'm just gonna go get my own. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a strange story that they went along with it. They was trying to explain off and get out of the mode of making her the killer. Was the whole thing. So they had to be kind of mental, instead. They decided not to make it like that. The end of Halloween. the best way to do it is make her go mute. You know what I mean? And, well, okay, interesting. Um, Beautifully Shelley in this was cast because they spotted him like in the corners and shit, like handing out horror movie, flyers. Because that was his job. So they asked him if he wanted to be in one. And it was that simple. He came to audition and he was Shelley. This guy here, this Harold, Steve Siskins, I guess. The kills here. There's a lot of really quick kills in the first part of it. You're just a chop and he falls down. I think the real MPA really getting their ass. And like I don't know how old this chick is supposed to be. This one that plays Edna, but she definitely don't look like an Edna to me. You know what I mean? She comes off like she's maybe 35 tops, and she doesn't come up. They put the rollers in her hair and put this old lady thing on her because I think they're just trying to make her old. But she's not. The fake snake. Yeah, 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 yeah. You could. You definitely could. The snake always looked really bad. You know, you, you gotta allow for stuff like that. You know what I mean? The good effects you're gonna have some, but you're gonna have some bad shit sometimes. But that was the worst, and that was all done for 3D sake. They really could have done without the snake jumping out there. They could have just went just with the rat crawling out on the yards or whatever. It starts right the next scene with the bat right in the screen. Yeah, they're really catered to 3D. Or here we go, right in a row here. Chris, Debbie, and Andy right there all on the front seat. Of course, her friend Debbie's pregnant. They're introducing Shelly, blind date, a girl that there's no way that he could get any other time. You know what I mean? It's a total mismatch. Just him thinking that she could possibly be interested in Shelly is ridiculous. She is, he is so outclassed. You notice there's no blondes with the stunner couple. Yeah, the Tommy Chong lookalike. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chuck and Chili, that's their name. Yeah, by David Keddams and Rachel Howard. Yeah. And I think that's so fucked up. You're walking around, could you be yourself? You look like it's yeah. You don't have to make even a bigger ass of yourself. She is not going, motherfucker. Uh-uh. He goes in there and you can hear them cussing at each other in Spanish and shit, just going the fuck off. And this chick steps out and she's okay. Where's my date? And dude, look at the disappointment on her. He even put that fucking mask back on. What a dork. Hey Phil, how you doing, brother? You and I still need to put together that thing, man, where we show all some movie memorabilia and shit. I got some good new shit, man. So we need to put that together one of these Saturdays or Sundays when you're off. Tell me a day when you're off and you're able to do it, dude, and I'll make it work for me because I know you're a lot harder to get. We haven't done a stream or anything together in fucking forever, man. A couple of years or something. I like to do it, or we didn't have to do it live. We could pre-record it, whatever. Just let me know when you're able, man. We'll plan a couple weeks ahead of time or something. Yeah, I just look at this. Yeah, this guy's total Tommy John, man. Cookie woman. Cookie woman. Okay, all right. And she got something back there. It's total mismatch, man. This guy, he stands no chance at all. She goes and hands the joint, and you can tell that was Scooby. This one's really fun. This is a really good fight between. They totally panic. First of all, if the cops are coming to pull you over like that, they're not going to come a blaring with their sirens and all that shit like that. They're going somewhere. You know, cops simply when they're going to pull you over, they get behind you, they'll hit the lights, and they may hit the woo. If you don't pull over right away, they may hit that just to get your attention. But they're not gonna, unless you're wanted or something, they're not gonna fucking get on your ass and hit the lights and the sirens to pull you over. Okay, and there they ate all that pot and shit. I could have told them they wasn't trying to pull them over. They don't do that shit just to fucking pull you over. They were heading somewhere. This one was shot in California. Seen somebody go through and do all the locations and shit for. It was actually pretty cool. It showed lots of things have changed, man. You gotta think it's been 41 years ago since this movie was made. 41 years. Rabbit Blood. I forgot about that. Oh, damn. Lights there. Looks like a Ford or a GMC. Then it should. Oh. What are you talking about, Russell? We do Wolfman Jack now or something? What are you watching? Watching Hollywood Nights or some shit? Did it? Yeah, but cops behind you like that, they're not gonna pull you over. They're gonna come behind you and start hitting the fucking sirens or like crazy right away like that. They just don't do that. If they don't, man, just go to the look movie. You'll find them. I think they got all of them, but I can't remember. There's one of them they didn't have. This guy, this guy here that plays Rick, his name was let's see, what was his name originally going to be? Uh, Derek. When she screamed it, she said Derek. They didn't like how it was like a two syllable sounding thing. So just Rick, they thought that worked out a little better. And he had originally auditioned for the role of Andy. Dude walks around in hands and shit. He plays the yo-yo, but they thought that he would fit Rick Carey. So I got some really cool facts on the on the bikers on this. So it's really cool. It's been 2 fucking years and she's still that fucked up. Just over. I mean, something happened. Like she should have just broke up with this Rick a long time ago because that's just not cool. House of Frankenstein, very cool, man. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Just don't, what I mean? Don't find yourself repeating yourself saying it over and over again, stuff like that too. That's fine to say, hey, I love you, and I love you, you know what I mean? But if you get on there, you're too much, man. That's when they end up getting creeped out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I meant. But you just gotta be careful. You don't. Oh, yeah, you did. But Shelly's in there creeping around. This fucking weird motherfucker, man. Baby took me by the hand. They made love in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me. I ain't got a chick that plays Debbie is fucking nice looking. Tracy Savage. She actually plays well, she's actually a news anchor. Has been there in Los Angeles for years now. So that's what she's retired now, but she did that for a long time. This chick playing Debbie, the one that's pregnant. Yeah. I've never slept in a hammock before. Have you guys ever slept in a hammock? I laid in one, and shit. No, I always like the episode in Three's Company when Jack's trying to lay on that hammock and it keeps flipping over, and he does all kinds of crazy fucking physical comedy on it. John Ritter was really good. He really was. Very, very talented physical comedian. Like they should have been broke up a long time ago. She was so young. She'd been gone for 2 years. She kept this guy hanging and waiting. And it's like, just for him, just as a favor to him, she should have broke up because she gets back here and she doesn't act like she's with him anymore. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying he's the most popular. That's how now it's played. And for him to think that she's just gonna be ready to just be like, okay, it's just completely unrealistic on his part. Like they don't even know each other anymore. He knew her when she was what, 15 or 16 or 17 or something, maybe 18 tops, and now she's in her 20s and shit. The bikers, I got some things about that I never noticed before. That this is it's really cool. Wait till that scene and I'll tell you about it. Shelly being an ass. For a guy to be so goofy and so awkward, he does the exact wrong thing. If you're trying to get laid and you're trying to have some game and shit, dude does exactly the opposite of shit of what you should do. Because this little bullshit games he plays, like playing like he's getting killed and shit, that's not a turn line. You know, he already don't stand a chance with the girl he's hooked up with, and for him to act like that, that just kills it, man. That just kills it. So now, he had a 0.1% chance before. Now he's got a 0.0% chance. He wasn't getting none from the very. No, it wasn't gonna happen. Not on this outing, Shelly. And if you don't straighten your shit up, it won't be on any outing because that's just it's not cool. You know what I mean? You look at him like when somebody constantly looks at somebody and they're going, it's like, oh my god, it's him again. He makes a total ass out of himself. Oh, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't think my problem has ever been with how good I do commentary and how I talk about film, because I think, I've said it before. I think I am the best watch along guy in the business. I think I'm the best. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I may not be a great YouTuber in other ways, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, I think I'm top notch. My problem is this: I get over emotional. I can get over emotional at times, and when I get pissed off about something, I can't let it go. That's my biggest. That's my only problem. That's my thing. And that's I talked about turnoffs. That's a turnoff in a way. Because it's bringing drama. So I've learned now, if anybody brings drama, I just cut them to the side and get rid of it. That way it's not ruining what my product and what I'm trying to present. So thank you, Joseph. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. It's company based on it. Yeah. Oh man, I love Three's Company, dude. Yeah, yeah, I'll get together with you. I can get to, I can talk to you, another week, but it's just me and you somehow. And I'll show you how. Sure. I'll I'll take exactly what I did, man. I actually made tons of intros, man. I've had bunches of them. I'm a spectacle kind of guy. I like intros. I like, you know, I, I like you know, the whole, I mean, like I love a great intro. I love the whole humdrum. I like all that shit. Really? Nah. No, no, you ain't like Shelly, dude. You quiet and cool and kick back. You know what I mean? Shelly just out there in your face being a fucking ass clown. Yeah, yeah. No problem, Joseph. Yeah, I'll help you out. I'll teach you how to do that stuff, man. No problem. It's actually more than hard. First of all, you need to download a couple of apps, and I'll let you know which ones and all that stuff. And then other than that, it's just time consuming. Just in editing. Now this biker gang, you look at Ali, the black guy Russell, the pretty much the head, the leader of the three, the black dude, bald. Now that guy is wearing a jacket. Do you remember the Clint Eastwood movie Every Which Way But Loose? Well, he's wearing a jacket that's got a black widow on it. Now you remember the biker gang from Every Which Way But Loose? They wore jackets just like that. He's wearing one of those jackets. I never really paid attention to that before, but yes, he is. He's wearing a black. You remember the biker jacket from Every Which Way But Loose, right? You remember that gang? Cha na 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 na. That goofy biker gang. Yep. It's, yeah, you just get your ass whooped, Shelly. That's exactly what happened. You get smacked around. You don't stand a 0% chance with these fucking guys. They just whooping your ass, taking turns whooping your ass. The chick too. She may be the first one to whoop your ass. Your girl would stand a better chance fighting him than you would. It's like, I mean, not he's not his girl, and then he backs right into their fucking motorcycles, man. That is, oh, I'm surprised he. Oh my god, I'm surprised he's not already on that car pulling Shelly out of that shit. That's the one thing you do not do with bikers. Do not, you do not damage their bikes, man. That grin he gives him is like, oh hell, It's funny. I love how this windshield shatters. I mean, and these windows break like a house window would. You know, the, hey, Pat, what's going on, bro? I love how they shatter just like a house window or something. You know what I mean? Car windows do not do that simply because if they did, when those windows got broke, a lot more people would be dying. Because if their throat or something came on that jagged glass, it'd be over. That's why it shatters in those little tiny pieces. You was great, all right. You talked a bunch of shit after you got away from them, and then you went and you backed over into their bikes. Now, the original way that that was going to be done is after he hit their bikes and took off. They all was going to jump on their bikes, and he had bought a bottle of wine or champagne or whatever that had a cork. Well, he shakes it up and pops the cork at them, and they all crashed. That's how they were going to do that scene. I'm glad they didn't do it that way because all of them coming there and running it. Mr. Jason is much better. Jason's watching. He's watching. Wrap your windshield, man. Gee, thanks, man. We are 35 minutes in. Time stamp. and they're so disingenuous. You know, oh, we're sorry, but you know, we couldn't help it. And then Shelly being a fucking smartass, hands me his keys and goes, "Hey, just go blah blah. You're fixing it. It'd be good as new." And then walks off. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Bullshit, dude. Bring your goofy ass back here. Bring the car back all fucked up and shit. What's wrong with you, dude? They got to think about Volkswagen. You know, there was two Volkswagens in part two, and now there's another one here. This is like a cream color or something. Big thing with Volkswagen. Window break like that. Hell no. Hell no. It's breaking like a house window. You know how many people be dying if car windows broke like that? Why not just have them where they shatter realistic? You know what I mean? Oh, cool. Awesome, man. You guys like the lights out? For me, it's more, it's more movie feel, you know? Mm. Chrissy Savage was a nice ass on. That blue looks really good on her too. Like she's supposed to be pregnant, but she's not very, she's not very pregnant. You know what I mean? She's just cute as fuck. At first, she did not because she's the one that shows the nudity in this. She's in the shower later. She's the one who gets the boobs and all that. But for years, she because I told you she was an anchor for years there in L.A. She was a news anchor where she would actually go on scene. Um, and for years, she didn't like the fact that it showed the nudity here. But now she said she likes to look back at it, see how nice of a body she used to have. So I thought that was pretty cool. She's like, damn, I had a nice body. It's like, yes, you did, girl. She's by far the best looking one in it. And you got three really nice looking, chicks in this. You know, that Vera, that Spanish chick is nice looking. Um, the main final girl, Dana Kimmel, she's always been cute. I remember seeing her in an episode of Facts of Life. She's also in Sweet 16, which is another pretty good slasher. Here, let me show you. Sweet 16, 16, 16. Here we go. She's in. If anybody hasn't seen this, check this out. This has got Dana Kimmel. Same girl. The final girl in this is the final girl in Sweet 16. Sorry about the way. But yeah, check that out sometime. This was made right after this Friday 13th, 2016. Damn, trouble like there. There's another good one too. House on Sorority Road. Check that out. If you ever seen the old, you guys that's old enough to have seen The Young and the Restless back in the day, the character, the Abbott family, if you've ever seen it, Ashley Abbott, the chick that played Ashley Abbott, is in this. Her name is Eileen Davidson, and she played Ashley Abbott in The Young and the Restless back in the 80s and 90s. 69, BW. Awesome, man. Very cool. That's awesome. It's kind of like cinema. Yeah, yeah. So this is pretty cool then. That's awesome, man. Good. Yeah, I mean, I've showed off the collection a lot. I kind of showed off just a little tease last night, just for a minute. But I plan on doing a video one of these days. So I, Slug Bug. Yep, yep. you remember people used to like slap and they'd hit the roof, for per diddle. You guys know what per diddle is, right? Headlight or out, whatever. Slap the roof, and Boogeyman. Nope, I haven't seen the Boogeyman yet. That's that Stephen King story, right? I think I started watching it. I'll put it this way: if I remember starting it, I'll put it this way: if I did finish it, it didn't make a big impact on me. Bird. This black chick's even attractive. Just the biker chick, you know what I mean? Like the this one. And this is limited edition. This is number 96 of thousands. There's only 1,000 of these, and it's just with the slipcover. Now here, if you don't recognize that, it's also known as House of Evil. And this one, you might recognize this one a little bit. House on Sorority Row, you might recognize that. That's the way it usually comes out. I love that little trick. She's going swinging back and forth on that thing. And they're supposed to be there cooking siphoning gas and cooking the get the she's playing on this and swinging back and forth, and all of a sudden she's not. She's just gone, and the rope is still swinging. Always like that effect. Really good effect. Smart idea. Smart idea. Helps build up tension because you're like, ooh, fuck. Those you boogie me. Oh yeah. I've got a nice German media book for that. I think I showed it to you before, but I can show it to you again. Ah, nice German media book right here. This is a very unique slasher, man, because you got a supernatural slasher. You know what I mean? Like he's not actually there. This is limited to 444, and this is number 202. Yeah, let's see. Pretty cool, man. German book. It's got several pages in it right here. You know, double disc. There she is, stabbed to it. It's fucking awesome. But her feet just dangling. I love how it goes down. They pan down to the camera and it shows her feet hanging there. Oh, and now he gets it. He gets the other one. He even reaches back, because he feels it. He felt it penetrate, right, and impale. So I love how that little trick, how he just reaches back to feel if it's coming through his back. You know, there he is. There he is. His vest. Check out this vest. It has that Black Widow on it, just like the ones there. Like I said, I did some digging when I checked this out. I want to talk about some other stuff that I hadn't been talked about before. I'm a punch buggy. Oh, punch buggy? Yeah. Yeah, there's a Black Widow, just like the Black Widow. Shana, na, na, na. Anybody has never seen Every Way But Loose Clint Eastwood, watch it. It is so fucking entertaining. If you don't swing at him, let Dwayne come at you first. Let somebody come at you first. React. In a situation like that, you can focus somebody like Jason and react. Don't act first. Don't, you know what I mean? But this is when Jason was starting to get badass. I think you, man. Hell yeah. All right, Joseph. Have a good day, man. Take it easy. Go with your girl, man. Dude, not cool. Booty and shit, walking milk. What's wrong with you? River's Edge, yes, yes. River's Edge is a great show, man. Crispin Glover is just fucking out of his mind in that movie. Sitting there with this poor fucking Rick dude, man. He don't understand. He waited for 2 years. He don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, it's like, damn, man. He waited 2 years just to hear her tell him something, you know? It wasn't for you. She didn't come back here for you, man. She come back to face some demons. Us, dude, she was a kid then. You trying to get to know you and shit again. You know what I mean? She should have broke up with him, man. Leave him waiting like that. Do him a favor. Fucking break up with him, dump him, and let him move on with his life. Chris, yeah, Crystal Glover is great. Because he's always good. He's always odd. He's one of those not he's one of those odd people. You know what I mean? Fucks him all up. Andy, I could think of much better things to do. Like you win. Yeah, they're young. You know what I mean? And she ain't got nobody else to hang out with but this Shelly. This poor girl. Because Shelly just he's all right. He just don't know how to act. He has no clue how to act. All she can say to him, "You really are very good at that." It's nothing. Come on, dude. Women like a dude with a little, at least a little bit of, you know, self confidence. You know what I mean? Something. You got to come off pathetic, man. Well, damn, dude. I mean, she could be trying to be snobby with you and be a bitch about it. She's not interested, but at least she's hanging out. You know. And why she still has his wallet is beyond. Because I've been getting my wallet back. Man, you just met this girl today. You ain't got your wallet back from her yet? Sorry, I don't trust people that are like that. Fuck that. So he always resorts back to playing tricks. Now, the hockey mask, that's an interesting story. The hockey mask was brought in by the guy that did 3D, the supervised doing, the creating of the 3D effect. And he was a big hockey fan. He was a big Detroit Red Wings fan. And he just happened to have with him some memorabilia, some shit, some hockey shit. And that's where they were trying to figure out a mask for Jason. And he said, well, how about this hockey mask? So that is a Detroit Red Wings goalie's mask. But there's not a shitload of night scenes, skinny dipping and shit at night, because this was actually, even though it was in California, it was made for California where it got a little chillier at night, and they couldn't do a lot of night scenes because you could see their breath because it was actually filmed in January and February of 1982. So nice side boob. That Tracy Savage is just hot as stuff. I can definitely see why she's pregnant. I'm afraid I would have been guilty myself. That's what she's talking about. Now I told you guys earlier about how it was intentional. They made it appear like Jason, because you got to think, man. Jason was still a new thing. Jason had only really been in one film by the time they made this one. So they really didn't have down how they wanted Jason to be. So the thing is they didn't want him to come off like a hero, like this killer hero, like Michael Myers had turned into, right? So they wanted him to make it to where people cheered for his demise. It didn't work. So, but they intentionally pointed to the fact that he probably sexually assaulted her. So that was done on purpose. I mean, I've talked about this and I debated over it for a long time and talked about it on streams. Well, I finally found out that yes, that was intentional and he did supposedly assault her. They just changed their mind afterwards because this was going to be the last Friday movie. When they decided to go to four, they kicked that aside and just kind of put it under the rug. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to have that Shelley guy, but Shelley is the supreme loser guy, man. He's just, you know, what I mean, he can't get his shit together for a minute. You know, he's already got this girl, like I said, that totally outclasses him. He's in zero chance. He's just not her type. It's just not, you know, she's out of his leagues. In other words, and goddamn, he makes it even worse by being a total ass clown. The time she meets him to the time she gets killed. I never thought Dana Kimball was all that great of an actress. You know, she got the looks and she got a scream. She can come up. She's very good at being dramatic. But I am glad they decided to go another way with Jason and not make him a sexual assaulter. I'm very glad that they did that. But like I said, this is early to Jason. He only really had one movie under his belt at this time, so they didn't really know they hadn't developed him yet. They didn't know how they wanted him to be. So to add this in, you know, they're trying to make a serious villain out of it. So I don't know what they were thinking. It would, you know, what I mean, exactly. You know, there was no iconic slashers really at this point yet. This is 1982. There was no Freddy. There wasn't even Freddy yet. I mean, think about that. There wasn't even Freddy Krueger yet. Um, the slasher boom is just now starting to kick in. So it's like just still forming it, you know, trying to figure out how they want it to be. Jason wasn't shit. He wasn't nobody yet, bro. He was just starting. And if it's taking her 2 years to get over it, and she takes her 2 years to come and face it, and she's still having trouble, and she still don't want her boyfriend touch her or any guy touching her, you know something, you know she suffered some serious trauma, man. You know, if she don't remember all everything that happened, she would know. You know what I mean? She would know. But if she remembers it or not, she would know. And to walk back, yeah. Well, you left your lights on with just your battery running, man. How long do you think it was going to last? You got to leave the motor running in order for the alternator to keep the battery charged. If you shut off the car, the alternator is not going, and then you're just running on your battery, and it's going to kill it. Dumbass. Now you're walking back, and you got to get your car up. Here he is, old Tommy Chong, or he thinks he's Tommy Chong. Maybe, maybe you never know, man. Shelly might be a Don Juan. You know what I mean? He might be a Casanova in the bed. He'd be whooping that shit. You never know. But he's never gonna have a chance if he keeps acting like an asshole. He might be a bad motherfucker in the bedroom, man. But he's never gonna know it because he'll never get that far. I love the moon in the outhouse door. That's fucking killer. It's perfect, right to your face. For so I can just come to your face and look you right dead in the face and watch you take a shit, man. That moon's just like this fucking big on that damn thing, and it's only like a foot away from him. But yeah, you're right. Shelly might be a bad motherfucker in bed, but you got to stop being a dickhead long enough and get a girl in the bed to find out, right? Beach everywhere they go, they got a big old fucking joint in their mouth. Like the next scene you see with her, she's popping some popcorn and shit. I love how they always lead up. They give you a nice, they slowly work you into knowing that this is going to be the next victim. Friday 13th was big on that. You knew who was going to get fucking killed next. You knew. I mean, there's no doubt about who was going to get fucking wasted. Yeah, hell yeah. See, she walked out and met him and took his fucking joint away from him. It's back in time when bowls weren't as big back then. You know what I mean? You had joints. You know, I mean, they weren't real big. They called them dog legs. This was a time of joints and bomb. You know, when you put joint, I guess it's something you put on like a roach clip or a hemostat. Wasn't so much bowls and shit back then. Bowls have become, in one hitters have become a thing now. He knows something's up because he sees somebody go in there. She's saying it's Shelly. I'm not so sure that he's convinced that it's Shelly. Nobody there. Yeah, see, she's even attractive. You know what I mean? All the girls in this are, they're attractive. See, split. Yeah. See, he's not so sure that was Shelly. He's like, man, I don't know. I didn't look like Shelly. Get the fuck out this fucking room. There he is. Brooker, I love the way Brooker looks, the way that shirt fits him. His hands are a little big and his arms look like they're like abnormally long. There he is coming by the water, attacking her again. This guy went so far as to put his scuba outfit on and shit, and the hockey mask or whatever, and swim up and fuck with her while she's sitting on the pier. Now she's pissed. Now she's fucking mad at him. She likes you. You're a friend. You're the you're in the friend book, but you're pushing that. Tell what, man? His self confidence is so bad that he really believes he has to do this stuff. He really believes that that's how he has to act. He really believes that eventually he's going to win her over. It's going to, he's eventually going to get her. He's dead wrong because he's not impressing her. He's just pissing her the fuck off. I always wonder what Shelly's thinking about doing here because he keeps looking back at her. He's got an idea. He's got something he's thinking about doing. What is it? I wonder. What do you have in his little mind he was going to do? Of course, we know he doesn't get to do it, but I wonder what he had planned. Oh yeah. Oh, I have, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen the stuff that they use. Stuff. Oh yeah. It's all kinds of great. He, I think he knew they went in there, but he don't know that they came back out. So he's gonna go around here. He got himself a little idea. I think maybe he's gonna fuck with them with that. You know what I mean? That's what he's thinking about. Of course, it don't work. It don't work out very good for him. Oh, like a fucking deer head or something. A little short antler. He's just still got his wallet. What's up with that? Just met this girl today and shit. Or yesterday at most. This is I love this part. First time you ever see Jason in the hockey mask, right here. This is it. This is the scene. And she just glances up, so she just she's masked, so she assumes it's Shelly. But when she actually focuses and looks, she can see it's definitely not Shelly. Because I love the part when she goes, "Sorry, blah blah. I got your Dr. Wallet, but I got it, blah blah blah." And then she goes, "Who are you?" You know, like that's definitely not fucking Shelly. She's not really looking. She's not now. Now she is. Now she's like, "Who the hell is that?" That's great. I love this. What are you doing? He's shooting you in the face with a freaking spear. Oh, right in the fucking eye, man. And then he just tosses it down. He looks almost annoyed. You know, he's just like, oh, like I just love how Richard Brooker looks in the outfit, the mask, you know, the makeup. It's perfect, perfect. He's by far my favorite Jason. Yeah, I never slept in a hammock. I never had sex in one either. So in a hammock. So I don't know what this shit is like. I know water beds takes an adjustment. The hammock, the way it goes like this, you know, it just dips in. I'd say that would definitely take some adjustment. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I know it, man. I love that. He was like, where are you going? She's like, I'm taking a shower. You want to try this? It makes you wonder, are you just smelling motherfucker, or is she fucking with, or is there somewhere in between? There's a nice booby shower. Yeah, this is like the scene she was talking about. She doesn't mind this scene so much. You know she can actually watch it because she talks about the nice body she has. She's definitely right. Most definitely. Nice looking. Yeah, she ranks up in my top five of the whole series. Yeah. No, no, we got some other eyes on us. I see where we got some other eyes. I get a thing here that tells me we got some other eyes. They're just not. They're just watching, listening. You're just the only one that's responding and stuff. Hey, whoever else is out there, say hey or something. Say hello. Communicate with us. Great kill. But see, he chopped straight down on him. That's why I'm always wondered how he ended up in half. Like, you know, these days they would give them a lot of shit. The fact that she's pregnant and all that. Um, I think they would give her some shit. I think they'd give them some shit about killing her like that. You know what I mean? They're just a little touchier about some weird shit like that. You know, it's just fun. And she's not very pregnant. She's maybe a couple months. She's not even showing yet. So, I never know, man. I ain't Jay's still here. Jay just listen to me run my face and talk shit, discuss the film and all that. It's always got that music these early ones do. You know what I mean? Oh, she lays down here. She's reading the very first edition of Fangoria. It's the very first one. I love that. Yeah, and the fact that she was going to get a beer, yet she was pregnant. You know what I mean? They just wouldn't be kind to about it now. They would give them a lot of shit for that. That particular part of it didn't age well. With what's going on in the world today, this cancel culture and people being so damn sensitive about everything. There it is. Absolutely, there it is. Fangoria number one. 25 years ago. Yeah, it tells you how old it is. Godzilla had only been around for 25 years. Yeah, yeah. I have all those on here. Oh man, she got the same kill. Basically, he basically redid the killing that his mom did to Kevin Bacon. It's basically the same aspect, just with a bigger fucking weapon. Nice chance to throw the 3D in there. The 3D in this was so good in the theater, man. It was so good. Like I said, they call it super 3D, and you can see why. 3D was so good, better than anything you're gonna get on your TV or anything. I guarantee. It's the best 3D I ever seen in my life. It's the first time I'd ever seen through actual 3D. In the theater, and yeah. This was the first movie that Paramount had done in 3D since Ulysses, I think it was, in 1954. So this first time Paramount had went 3D since 1954. Yeah, timestamp we got. I think it's what does it say? An hour and damn, I can't see. An hour and 7 minutes. Oh, you said Fangoria number one. I got a lot of them, but I've never had number one. Chong here is about to get it. Yeah, why was there taxidermy or something, man? A stuffed fucking skunk or something. That's just creepy. Why in the hell they got that shit there? Just laying around looking, you know what I mean? It don't even look like it was, stuffed right. It just kind of like it's just dead and become like petrified. Yeah, somebody shut that motherfucker off, obviously. It's just me, Jason, man. Just do your shit, son. Shelly's had his throat cut real good. Of course, she thinks he's fucking around. Of course, you've seen this coming. The old tale. The boy that cried wolf thing. He's played like he's dead several times. So of course, Booker was like 6'3", 6'4". So you can see, this is the first time they chose to have him be a big ass dude. That thing's dangerous. All you have to do is touch it and you get shocked like that. Oh man, it was, man. It was, yes, it was fucking great in the cinema, in the theater. Yes, super 3D. I remember that specifically. Super, right? 13 Mark 3. It's super 3D. That was one of the trailers. Debbie, Shelly's dead. He's dead. And then she goes up and finds them. And goes, oh my god, oh my god. He got this hot ass poker. Man, it's so cool they built this place especially for this movie. that scene was a little more. Yeah, it drug it out a little bit longer too. And really, very cool, man. Very cool. I think it's so cool they built that cool ass place. They probably should have, they didn't think that. Of course, they didn't think some dumbass people were gonna come home and build a fire in it either. And put the place down. But the fireplace is not an active fire yet. They found out rather quickly that it was not an active fire. Burnt the fucking place. It's crazy. Burned down in 2006. Since then, I don't know. I think they've rebuilt it. They were talking about it because for the longest time, all that stood there was the barn. The house wasn't there. Yeah, it's the popcorn, man. Burnt popcorn smells fucking bad too. What's going on here? Something. Yeah, well, yeah, they're up there. About seen the end of fucking Rick too. Richard's about to get his fucking head popped like a zit here and there. It's fantastic. He's out there looking for something, yeah. My time stand is 1 hour and 11 and a half minutes. 1 hour and 11 and a half minutes. So you're looking at 71, 72 minutes. There he is. He's got him. Keeping him shut the fuck up. So Jason was still just a man at this point. A strong man, but just a man. And, he's starting to become, a little more than, definitely more of a formidable force thing was first or part two. Here he goes. Picks him up, squeezes it. Oh, the eyeball sticks out. That's pretty cool. At the end of him, if somebody squeezes your head to the point where your eyeball shoots out, what do you think? It's coming from upstairs. That's water, see? Where's that coming from? What kind of game you guys are playing, but I don't like it. You're in trouble. Yeah, the original ending to this was really cool too. Oh yeah, you had the spiral staircase. That's cool. Rick, oh my God, yep, she found him. Hey, Allison, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Give that thumbs up if you would, man. You having a good Friday 13th? But, 1:14 now. An hour and 14 minutes in. Big guys are more on a special feature type aspect. She don't laugh at Rick. She didn't see him get the eyeball squeezed out. Okay? Yeah, they're special features basically. Yeah, cutscenes are. Help me! There's Rick. What's up, Rick? He tossed him through the window. They had a big thing for that too early on the Friday 13th. You know, toward the end, toss in the second to the last person. You know, the one that got killed last. So number one, it's easier for Jason or his mom to get through the window. Number two, it builds up. You know what I mean? She's like, oh my god, where's he at? There he is. Builds about drama. They did that shit in part one too. What's her name comes flying through the window? Got little books on his head. She's really kind of shitty with him, man. Miss Tracy Savage. That's a shame. It's when you're trying to hide like that, you can't. You know, I mean, even though because now he heard you, he comes straight for your ass. Now he got to chop the door down. He said, "Fuck it, I'll just chop this one." Shit. You see, just pull right out. It's actually pretty cool. Ooh, you might as well just fucking chop it again. Keep chopping it until you just, you just swing it at. He's like, God damn, this fucking chick is nuts, man. And kicks him in the knee. Ah, right in the fucking knee. Now, I'm never a big fan of Chris. You know what I mean? I think it's because the girl, even though the girl that plays her is good looking, she's not that great of an actress. But these scenes are pretty good with it. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought Jay was still there. Cut scenes, yeah. There's lots of them. They're for like practically every movie, guys. So I'll fill you guys in on the original ending in case you don't know. The original ending would have been a motherfucker, man. That would have been, oh man, because what they were going to do was pretty damn cool. It definitely would have changed things. Fucking nail it. Wham! Like she's pretty crafty actually. Come right down to it. The character is good. It's the girl playing it that I don't think it's all that great. She's more looks than she is any. He's like, ah, damn, you are gonna run me over. Yeah, of course she's gonna run you over, dude. You're trying to kill her friends. What do you think she's gonna do? We could be like, oh shit, I want to hit. She's running out of gas because the bikers cycled all the gas out. Out of gas, man. No. Here he comes with his limp. This is when Jason still ran. This is like the last time he actually runs. I think is good. Yeah, exactly. Reserve tank. That's always a cool thing. But now your old ass piece of shit wooden bridge is collapsing again. See, that's smart. She rolled the arms in there. She's smart. Yeah. They got him. That's for sure. He's just fucking had to bust that window. He's not even running like his knees hurting now. He's like, fuck my knee. Now, well, on the neck of figure, it's got, you got two of the versions. You got the mask and the head that's got the slice in it from the hatchet. And then you got the one that is just clean like that. But then it's still got the wound in the knee from where she stabbed it. Let me see if this one's got that. I can show you. Yeah, there it is. There it is. See, there's a little spot in the knee where she stabbed it. Yet the mask and the head and everything's clean. It don't have the hatchet cut yet. I wonder if this Jason's good. No, this Jason's totally clean. West Coast. He doesn't have any damage on. But there is alternates that you can put on him. It does have. So, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He does that with a grin on his face because he wants her to know that it's him. That's where they were getting that assault thing from, man. That's what I'm saying. That's where they were leaning. So glad they didn't go that way though. That they changed their mind. They went, they backed out of that because that would have been a completely different Jason if that's the kind of shit he did. You know what I mean? He's not fucking Ted Bundy. Jason being a fucking pervert. That's just how I feel about it. How you guys feel about it? But I prefer my Jason not being such a pervert. On my Jason just fucking killing people, doing crazy kills on people rather than what rape. It just it's just not right. Like I say, he's not fucking Ted Bundy or something. Dropped right on his ass, blood. It was like she got a double squeal on her though, doesn't she? Yeah. Chuck. You must have swung that fucker good because it's stuck in there real good. Oh, you have one of the reserve gas tank? That's cool. Yeah. How about girl? The show was smacking the fucking head of the show. That didn't slow him down one bit putting that haystack on that thing. Like so far as she could be. Thud right in the fucking head. I say she's crafty, man. She said, "Now I'm gonna hang you, motherfucker." That should have took care of him. The way he comes down on that thing, that should have broke his neck, man. Most definitely. Someone falls from distance like that and gets jerked up like that, that's gonna break your neck. Even this fucker's big ass neck. See, uh, that should have broke his neck. No shit, man. Of course, it is Jason. You know what I mean? He works out extra length neck. You know what I mean? He's got big ass Brock Lesnar looking neck. But she's sure he's dead. I mean, you would be. You know, you'd be sure he's dead by now. No, he wants to play games with you. Coming here in final stretch, guys. Here, just a minute. Time stamp an hour and 25 minutes, or 85 minutes, however you want to look at it. It's just oh, crafty's the word, resourceful. That fits. She's resourceful. She definitely uses her resources to her advantage. I mean, it is her property. You know what I mean? In 2 years, I'm sure it didn't change that much. Yeah, he's gonna show that it's him now. Yeah, he never looked at me and smiled like that before, man. That's creepy, man. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Saved her ass, all he did. Oh, shot his fucking arm off. Ow! I'm surprised he didn't kill him all the way to begin with. He is now. He's chopping the shit out of him for all he's done, man. He just shot him back for chop, 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 chop. Yeah, he's dead now. Wham! There we go. It's the first actual death of Jason here. Yeah, that chop to the head took him down. She buried that motherfucker right in his head, about that far. Definitely enough to break the skull, and you see where after they made him dastardly, and I mean, made it clear that he did get a little pervert curve with her, that they were trying to just get rid of. Him. Now the original ending here, oh, the honeymooners is great. I love Jackie Gleason. The honeymooners, smoking a bandit. Oh my God, smoking a bandit. There is no way that you could come from my law. And as soon as we get home, I'm gonna smack your mama right in the mouth. Fucking crazy. Beaver T Justice. Looking at Junior, put the evidence in the car. But Daddy, Junior, put the evidence in the car. He's a fucking legend, man. Now the original ending to this, she's in this boat. The mom doesn't come out of the lake like this, like it happens here. You know what I mean? Which is kind of goofy. And she wakes up in this canoe and she goes back up to land and she thinks she hears Paul, or not Paul, but Brick. So she runs up to the house. When she gets up to the house, Jason busts through the door, grabs her, and chops her fucking head off. That's the original end. That's how they were going to do the ending. But he chops her fucking head off. She runs up to the house. That would have been interesting. But instead, they decided to go this where the moon comes out of the lake. For some reason. Who knows? I have a big mouth. Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. That's what I was just saying, Austin. Yeah, she all this will happen. She gets out of the canoe, goes up to the house because she thinks she hears Rick or something, but she never seen Rick get killed. Remember? So she runs up there, and Jason busts through the door, grabs her, and chops her fucking head off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that would have been better because I mean you can see where she's seeing shit. Cause she's definitely going way to the funny farm, right? But The mom come up out of the lake, she don't know nothing about that shit. So why would she imagine that? That's where it doesn't make sense. She'll know damn. As far as we know, she'll know a damn thing about that. That crazy grin on his face, man. That's weird. Yeah, they definitely should have went with that. Yeah, but I excuse him. This is still a really good film. Yeah, it chops her head right the fuck off. That would have been cool to end like that. If it ended like that, how I wonder how full would have started, or if there would have been a four. You know what I mean? It's just funny to think how different and how that would have changed the series. It's an interesting thought. But her probably best performance of this whole movie is right here when she's getting in the car here and she's doing that weird fucking giggling and hollering and shit. Yes, he is uglier. His makeup is different in every fucking movie, and you can tell it's a different makeup guy every movie. I mean, you know what I mean? You can definitely tell it's definitely a different makeup guy because his shit is complete. My favorites too, and because he's got that one side of his face, he's got the beard and got the hair, and the other side of his face, can't grow the hair and it looks different. I like that idea. Sam Winston's the one that came up with that before he left and left Fullerton bench on part two. But that was Winston's idea. That was Winston's idea. There she goes, fucking losing it, man. She's been through hell. But yeah, she wouldn't imagine his mom coming out of that lake. She don't know nothing about the mom thing, man. She just came from being away from a long ass time. Bang, zoom, back, yeah, to the moon, Alice. To the moon. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's like, yeah. About part seven when the mask splits and comes off. You know what I mean? He just looks like a mad motherfucker. Yeah. Well, they showed his face briefly. I mean, when he pulled up the mask to show her it was him, and she was you. But that's about it. Oh, then showing in part no in part nine. I thought it was a three. Like I said, I don't got my own. No, well, it's because he's not really in it. You know what I mean? He is, but he isn't. Oh yeah, it was Friday Three Four Three guys, and there's that music again. My son or somebody does not like that music at all. No, it's not myself. I don't remember who it is, but they cannot stand it. Somebody I talked to about it just cannot stand that fucking music. I don't remember exactly who it was. But, oh man. Oh, lights on here. Oh man, hell yeah. Fun one. But yeah, you're right. Because he's not really. I mean, he's in it, but he isn't. You know what I mean? Just it's weird. Part nine's strange, man. Wait, thing at the end of part eight. Oh yeah, it actually does that with their sewer system. Yeah, it takes waste. Like be harmful. Yeah, yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't turn you back into a little kid. That was always interesting. I thought. Oh, Boogeyman Wing. Um, yeah. You guys ever get a chance to check out Sweet 16? It's not bad. It's got Dana Kimball as just in it. Just one she made right after. It's a decent little slasher. Not bad, not bad. Uh, oh, Bloody Night. This is good. This is a pretty decent one too. Not bad at all. This has got No Harris in it. Blood Night, the Legend of Mary Hatchet. Not bad. I'd recommend giving that at least one try. Oh, here. Oh, um, here. All right, got everything back going. Cleaned up just a little bit here. Put my figures back over here in a little bit. I always got to pull that shit out and show everything off. Baby Yoda, greatest. Yeah, good show. Yeah, hell yeah, that was a great show. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. On this part two of the Friday the 13th in October session. If they do. Yeah. Well, I never really knew if they did that or not. But yeah, at least they took it off something they actually do. You know what I mean? God damn, my neck is killing me. Um, but yeah, my only problem with it, it wasn't that part. It was the part that turned him back into a little kid. You know what I mean? He's just like, what the fuck? Yep. Yeah. Part five. Yeah. Yeah. That's part five of Roy. Roy Jason. Yeah. A new beginning. Yeah. We're the paramedic driver. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will be back here. I got some uploads and shit that I want to do, but I'll be back here Sunday afternoon with Nightmare from 1981, also known as Nightmare in a Damaged Brain. Kick ass fucking slasher film. Um, so I definitely recommend joining me for that one. Nightmare from 1983, aka Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. Really good one. Join me at 1 p.m. Sunday, and we'll check that out together, man. Have a kick ass time. Thanks again, everybody. Much love to y'all. And I'll always have a kick ass time with you guys. Um, but yeah, I'll catch you later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. Love your family. Appreciate them. You never know when somebody's not going to be around anymore. Always remember that. But much luck to you. I am Goraphobe, and you guys are not. Have a great night. You're welcome.